What's up, everyone? I messed up. What is up, everyone? People like it whenever I pronounce the whole thing. How's everyone doing tonight? We're doing something a little different. We are going to talk about RC if you have RC questions. But
there's no way around it.
Yeah, there's no way around it. But tonight we're going to do just something like kind of like a get to know us thing. We've never really done that before, and we always get a lot of these personal non-RC related questions, and we're going to address them tonight. So before we go on, how do we sound, guys? Do we sound okay? I have my headphones. Like I think we sound okay. Make sure there's no like,
I want to wear headphones.
You want to wear headphones? We can totally wear headphones if you want.
Ooh, I like this view better. Oh, Dan, you're
Dan's
the man. He said good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Good morning. I mean, listen, we've got people from all around the world not only joining the Facebook group, but Patreon. And who support the channel, right? But it's so crazy to see everybody from all over the world. So
why'd you make yourself small?
I like it.
Make yourself bigger.
Jeremiah Story, Mark and Mel. Hey, sounds good to me. Thanks.
Oh, awesome.
The RC
Perfect.
Rat Bag sounds good. Yep. Thomas Downey, hello. Harley Dye, thank you for being here, guys. BB Outdoors, can you do more nitro vids?
Nitro vids are coming. It's hot outside right now, guys. So I got to take it easy with the heat. I don't want to get too hot out there. Dyslexic Dog, thanks for the super chat, bud. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate super chats. Also want to give a shout out to all the new Patreons and the existing Patreons. Thank you for the support. That helps a lot. So I appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea.
I know. And we behind the scenes are constantly thinking of different things, like what can we do? So more things definitely coming to Patreon, to the channel, to MSM fam. So yeah, we're excited.
Oh, we got some people from Canada. We got El Paso. Yeah, tell us where you're from, guys, if you haven't read the little scroller at the bottom. El Paso, Canada. Looks like we got Missouri. Powell, Missouri. We got Australia. We have 2 Australian Patreons now.
That's awesome.
Pretty exciting. We need to make a trip down to Australia.
I think they're pretty strict right now.
Are they? Are they on super lockdown right now?
I think so. Hey, Peter Utica from
Arizona. I met Peter in real life. A nice guy. He came to the MSM summer camp, which we will be doing again.
I know. We're so excited.
Oh, super excited. Vancouver, Canada, Kentucky, Oklahoma City, Seattle. See, look how crazy this is. Anyone, not a single soul from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, look, Mckinney's. Hello. I said it's cheers to McKinney. That's where we live. We're from Dallas, but we live in McKinney.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about all that stuff, which is going to be fun and exciting.
Oh, hey, what's up, Alan Bipro?
So kind of what sparked this live feed is we're like, you know what? Like me and Melissa, we're not like most people. Like we actually like change.
Hi, Joel.
We're not one of those people who get bothered by change. And we're like,
we need change.
Like, let's change it up a little bit. Yeah. Let's do something a little different on live feed. Like we were going to go live this week and do the typical RC stuff, which is great. I love it. Right. And I know you guys love it. And we're still going to talk about RC stuff, but this is more, like I said, kind of getting to know us. We're going to answer the questions that you guys have. I get them. I see them all the time on, and I got to address some things also. I won't necessarily call them the haters, but I'll address some things.
Just the rants.
But the other thing that kind of came up is our MSM on the road YouTube channel we didn't release this week. And there's actually a really good reason why we didn't release this week. I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. I'm not going to give you all the details because you'll see it on a video coming soon. But we haven't been on the road. Like I guess we flew a couple of places. We took a little mini vacation this past weekend, but it was truly to try to get away and break the monotony. I didn't want to bring cameras. I didn't want to record. We talked about recording, but me and Melissa like to use that time to kind of just sit there and brainstorm. Yeah. And we sat at dinner. We had nice meals. We sat out by the pool, had a few drinks, and we just kept brainstorming of different ways we can improve the channel, improve our lives.
We're talking about MSM on the road mainly, though, right?
Yeah, we talked about MSM on the road, but we also talked about how we could improve the industry, like we talked about a lot. Basically, Melissa is really good at the at those kind of things like life planning, life coaching, things like that, and we just brain dump and we go at it. So we had a good weekend.
Oh,
what happened?
Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen.
Okay.
Were you frozen? No, you're not frozen.
Oh, congrats, BJ Williams. He said finished second in novice.
Nice.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, look.
Bud.
Real quick. Paul from Peru. That's awesome. Roxy from Plano, Texas. That's where I was born. Tony Woosley from Kentucky. I have a 33 hot rod tax MP. What's that?
I don't know what tax MP.
Man, there's a lot of people from Dallas, Texas.
There they are.
Well, I say Dallas, Texas, but the area, okay? That's awesome.
I did some club racing the other day, and we met a lot of new people. The channel's growing. I love it. I love meeting new people. We got that. I don't have it behind me. That American, not the.
I know. I want to put it behind me, actually.
Yeah. So
we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of really good places, but it is definitely something we have to hang up because yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to get back into StreamYard. It kicked me out.
It's perfect here. You probably need to restart your computer.
Here we go.
Mark, what's your favorite cream company? What is that? Your favorite cream company?
Maybe
ice cream company?
Ooh. What is your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream has to be cookies and cream. That's my favorite.
Bluebell. It has to be Bluebell, right?
Bluebell. I like. I don't really. I like. Was it Breyers?
Okay, here we go. I got to reboot.
You got to reboot. Okay, you're fine. You're fine on our side.
Okay.
You just have to reboot and log in on your other one.
Yeah, because it's not. It won't let me in StreamYard.
Okay, here's our first. Oh, hold on. Skate God, he's from Plano or Mckinney, Texas. What I was gonna say is it's crazy. Like, I do get support from people in our area for sure. But I would say the majority of the RC support that I get is not in the area, which is crazy. But I do have.
That's why we feel like there's so much ground that we have to cover. I mean, we've only really scratched the surface, guys. Like, at 71,000 subscribers. You're right. Like, a lot of them aren't here in the Metroplex, and that's why I think for us it's really important to start getting things going here in our area because it's all about building that community. And although we've built this online community, which is amazing and phenomenal, that we have so many supporters. I say we, but Mark, has done a lot of the groundwork for the last 2 to 3 years. So, it's really amazing to just see, like, from an online perspective, from a global perspective of how much RC impacts. And that's why I think it's important for us to grow the industry, especially here in our area.
Absolutely. Donnie's dad. What's up? What's up, Donnie's dad?
What's up?
Raced with him at a few of the big Race Time Entertainment events.
Wait, but Donnie, not Donnie's dad.
Donnie's dad. Donnie Stewart is Donnie's dad.
But man, he makes a good pit guy, doesn't he?
Oh my God, Donnie, he's a hoot, man. He pits with us, and he's a little boy, and he doesn't walk. He's like running everywhere. We laugh all the time because anytime you see him, he's just running back and forth. It's super freaking funny. What's up, Stuart, man? It's good to hear from you, bud. Thanks for the super chat. Greatly appreciate the support. Thanks a lot, bud. Cody Sharp, what's up? So how did you like the 7PXR? Oh man, you guys are probably, this is gonna trigger some guys. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I like it. It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. It feels good in my hands. I can drive it. I can drive it really well. I can't admit that I feel more connected than my Sanwa. This is
your remote
yeah,
control.
I don't feel it. Like I feel like I was the same as my Sanwa. I had the same amount of confidence with my Sanwa as I did with the 7PXR. Granted, I just got 7PXR, but it's not anything crazy. And I did some research on 7PXR, and I will do a video on this. And that super response thing that makes it super fast, you can't get that unless you get the SR servos. So you have to get the SR receivers and the servos to get that super response. So basically, you're getting the same response as a 4PX. So you shouldn't feel any more connected if it just the feel of the controller or whatever. Okay, so this is where it's really gonna trigger people. Sometimes I feel like when people say they feel more connected and they like are talking and hooting and hollering about their remotes, I think they're just trying to justify spending. I know that some people are gonna be mad. I think they're just trying to justify spending so much money on the remote. The truth is as you can get the same kind of response out of a non-7PXR. However, if you're like me, you want to keep up with the Joneses, you think it's really cool, the cool color screen, then that's the way to go. Like I'm one of those guys, and there's a lot of them out there that just want the best. So,
oh, Bobby says really cool channel.
Sorry, Cody, if that's not what you want to hear. But thanks for the super chat, bud. MSM Nation, appreciate it, buddy. Someone did ask if we are married. Yes, we are married. So I'll tell you guys the story on why we don't share the same last name. Right after we hit these super chats real quick, so I don't forget.
Oh my goodness, guys! I just saw John come in. Yep, that's
John
Canadian,
Bayers,
right?
Yeah, I think so. Why not the M17 over 7PXR? I think the M17 is really cool. Actually, I was actually looking at the M17 before I went to 7PXR. The reason why 7PXR got me is because it's limited edition.
Ooh,
I'm a sucker for limited edition stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I went M17 because I have all the M17 receivers already, and also the M17 has that cool drag racing mode where it basically throttles up for you. So the M17, it's pretty good. It's a preference thing, but I think you can't go wrong with either one. John, thanks for the super chat, bud. Appreciate it.
You're awesome.
Alan B Pro 20 bucks. Thanks a lot, bud. If you were any other animal than human, what would it be?
I love that. Oh, I love that.
So that's different than what your favorite animal is. My favorite animal ever since I was a kid was a cheetah for the obvious reasons. It was super fast. If I were any other animal than human,
I'll answer.
Okay, what would yours be?
I'd be a bird.
Why
I'd be an eagle because they're the only ones who can be like, they can fly the world. They can see higher than any other animal. They can get off the ground. They've got a different perspective than any other animal in the land.
So he's asking if we could be, or what.
If you were any other animal than human, what would it be and why?
If you were, so you'd have to take the characteristics. Like, why would you be that animal?
Okay, you're reading too far into it. He really wants to know what kind of animal we'd be. Okay.
Okay, I would probably be, I don't know,
a beaver,
a squirrel.
Because you're a builder.
I don't know. Oh man, that's
so we have something funny again because this is all about us being a little more open and raw. I think y'all see a lot of us, in these lives. But one of the funny things, I'll let y'all in, when Mark goes and gets a haircut.
Oh my!
We always say that he's getting some. I always ask what marsupial haircut is he going to get. So we always go with.
Beaver's not a marsupial.
Is it not?
A muskrat. Chipmunk.
Okay, then they're all not marsupials.
Basically makes fun of my hair.
Yeah. So you didn't answer though.
If you're gonna say what, yeah, it would be some type of bird. I would want to definitely be some type of bird.
You'd be a bird.
I don't want to be a bird.
You'd be a bird with me.
Eagle. Maybe an eagle. I think so because
you just took my answer. That's what I said.
I mean, I get it. Like, I don't want to be like the go-to. It's like, I would be a lion because that's not me. I consider myself like, so I would try to think of an animal that's like friendly with everyone in the ecosystem. Like I try to get along. I'm not and then I like to kind of be an influencer, which is what I am. So Al, that's a good question, man. I gotta think more about that question. But
I thought about this. I say this all the time. Come back as a bird or a man.
Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, bud.
Go ahead, that one.
Jason John, I can't wait for my B6.1. Thanks, Mark. Okay, so Jason is he's a Patreon member, and he's also in my local area, and he reached out to me. So a lot of guys have become Patreons, but they see that there's stuff in the storage unit, and I said that I'm going to sell. Basically, like I said, I have the stuff that I want to sell, and before I list it on the website, since I stopped doing giveaways, at least for now, because I'm not sure how to do them where it doesn't like violate any guidelines or policies or anything like that. What we're doing is I'm just giving early dibs to my Patreons on the things that I'm selling, and the things are selling super fast. So I think we're getting a lot of Patreons to get early access to that list of stuff. And basically, I'm only going to sell stuff that I'm ready to sell. I don't want to sell anything that could be broken or messed up. But Jason Jonda reached out to me a while back and said he was looking for a B6 if I had one. And I knew I had one in that storage unit. So he reached out to me, and yeah, he got the B6. So,
and I will say, let me just say, Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm really, really good about just letting shit just roll off my back. Like, you get more affected with comments that feel like they're haterish or that they're talking crap, right? Like, okay, so for me, like I'm really good at just overlooking those, but sometimes I do respond. And one that really got me, which I thought was kind of funny, but at the same time, almost like, wow, like I can't believe this is how people think. So Mark does, because we've tried so many different ways to give the Patreons incentives that, again, going back to the giveaways and stuff, we said, okay, we'll do this, whatever he wants to sell, whatever Mark's going to sell, we're going to allow Patreon to have first dibs, just because, hey, that's an incentive, because what other incentive did we really have other than access and the community and whatnot? But anyways, so the guy's comment was, why don't you just let us people other than all the wealthy people? And I was like, okay,
Really?
wealthy people. Yeah. So for me, it was like, well, and I'll say it, wealth is a state of mind. But to think that just because we allow it is because everybody on Patreon has more of an advantage, because they're paying into this community where they have this access. It gives them this exclusive access. That's a benefit. It has nothing to do with wealth. It has nothing to do with.
It has nothing to do with wealth. And to be perfectly clear,
we're not even bidding stuff out. It's not like we're like highest bidder. That would make sense. Maybe I could see why wealth might have. It rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, okay, wealth is a state of mind, but it's not what we're doing here. It's not because these people are sitting here wealthy, waving money, waiting to buy stuff. I mean, it's just bizarre.
And the Patreon thing really helps me, and this is why it helps. Like, as a content creator, it's very trendish, right? Like, there's some months that are really good, some months really bad. And believe it or not, it's not tied to views. It's not tied to the obvious things. It's tied to there's a lot of factors involved. Mm-hmm. And by having Patreon support, it's essentially diversifying the revenue streams, and it makes it where it makes this where it's a little bit more stable for me. And ultimately, I would love to do this. I know it sucks that I don't want to do his job, but I would love to do this full time, because it would be like doing what I want to do every day for a living. And that's what I would like. So building that Patreon community helps me a lot. And I greatly appreciate all that. And again, it's not one thing that someone told me a while back that really kind of irked me. Not really irked me, but it kind of changed my mindset, is when we were giving a lot of cars away. Someone said, what about the guys who actually they don't have a lot of money, but they have a little bit of money to buy something? But to get lucky and win a car is really, really hard, because there were so many people trying to win cars, right? Mm-hmm. And he made a good point. Like, what about the guy who does have $100 that would like a decent car, that can't find a decent car, and just isn't lucky to win stuff, right? Why can't I help those guys? And this is kind of by me selling the stuff that I sell really cheap. So basically, once we're done with this storage unit, we're going to keep hitting up stuff. I'll keep hitting up swap meets. I'll just start buying really good deals and sell them off. I'll find the deals and sell them off. And a lot of times you get the really good deals by buying a lot.
Hey, right? And Emilio says, local pickup.
But a lot of times you get the good deals by buying a lot. So instead of buying a car for $300, you buy his whole table of stuff for $2,000. A lot of guys don't have that kind of income to just throw out there like that. I do. And what I can do is, after I do it, I'll break it off so it's cheaper for everybody else. So, I mean, it's me helping the community. I like buying stuff. It's advantageous for me also, because they're obviously in some of these things, like in this RC lot that I bought, there are things that I wanted there. Mm-hmm. So I'm able to get those things and help people out. I mean, everyone wins. So yeah, the giveaways that's a kind of a weird subject. Hello from Northern California. Y'all are great. California. Always enjoy your vids. Let's go, RC fam. Smash it. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. How many do we have?
Hold on. We need to make it out to California.
I know. We're bad. I've been to California. Mark's never been to California, guys. Never.
Yeah, nothing more than laid over in California. But the dirt is in California this year. I'm not going to the dirt, but that's like right outside of LA. That would be kind of cool. But I don't want to go to like that area. Northern California would be really cool. Like, I want to see like the coastline. I know it's always busy over there, but Next year, what we're gonna do? Is instead of why are you laughing?
Okay, Roniford, you crack me up. He said Mark's the RC sugar daddy we needed.
But next year we're not going to do a lot of big races. We're going to do a lot of regional races.
I'm so excited for that.
I've always wanted to do.
I've been pushing this.
Yeah.
Guys.
So, Doug, thanks for the super chat. Yes, please smash the like button. Greatly appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome.
I like what Ivan said. Yes, thank you. Hey, come on, shimmy. Doug doesn't. Doug did not say no. Shimmy, Mark.
Oh, sorry. How many shimmies? I'm just gonna keep shimmying until
the table shakes off. I like what Ivan or Rendane said. I'll let you get that in a minute, but he said, "Thanks for the channel. We are new to RC. My son and I watch all the time."
Oh, awesome!
I love that, and I love that. That's what we try to do. But sometimes, there are times that we do need a break, and that's what we did this last weekend. We had no kids, so it was nice.
But I'm not gonna lie. Even though we took the break, I was thinking RC.
I know it was really hard.
I like it. So, John Bears, what's up, bud? Love the content. Keep up the great work. You were a great RC ambassador. Thank you so much. I try my best. It was hard to resist. It is super hard to resist the limited edition. I am a sucker for limited edition stuff. Like seriously, if Futaba released another limited edition next week, I'm gonna buy it. I hope, dude, if they release a white, I know they had a white one at one point. I'm just a sucker for limited edition stuff. So yes, they win. Oh, but yes, the 7PXR is super cool. I like it, but you don't need it. You don't need it to be fast. And like I said, I know that's going to trigger some people, but you don't need it. Get you that mid-grade radio, that $200, $300 radio will be just fine. For Sanwa, get the M12 RS. That thing's just fine. I think it's the 4PK or something like that for Futaba, which is a mid-grade one. Sanwa also makes a MT44. Those are all super fast radios. If you don't like the weight of it, if you like a little more weight, put a grip on it. I mean, you can get away with those. You don't need the latest and greatest. But if you're like me, go for it. Thanks for the super chat, John. All right, I got to answer some questions.
Defense fingerboarding. I think it was Dallas, Plano.
I still got
Plano. He said, "Gotta go." Bye, Mark and Mel.
Thanks dang it! I got to answer his question.
Okay, wait.
He asked us if we were married.
Who?
Me and you.
Who?
Defense. Oh no, it was Skate. The skate guy. What was it? The skate guy. Anyways, there was a question asked if we were married.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we are married.
Oh, so yeah, Daniela said that her and her wife don't have the same last name. We don't.
So the story behind us getting married is so we used to live across the street, across like the major street for us.
Mm-hmm.
And we lived there and we were like saving up to have a big wedding. We're gonna have a big wedding at Disney World. That's like our thing. We go to Disney World every 2 years, which we need to go this year, by the way. But yeah, we were saving up money to have this gigantic wedding. And to give you kind of an idea of what a Disney World wedding costs, they range anywhere between $20,000 to like $100,000
or more.
Mm-hmm. And we were trying to get on the cheaper end, but either way, it was
still
it was like
$25,000.
Yeah, like $30,000 that we were saving up.
Yeah.
For a wedding, and as we were saving up, that this was right when the housing market completely collapsed, like it just tanked. And the neighborhood that we live in now was building up, and they're like super nice house. I mean, you guys saw my neighborhood. I mean, I think I really like our house, but at that time where we were at in our life, we were like, wow, those are amazing.
Yeah, we're like, wow, we live across the street from those.
Those
homes.
are nice.
They used to be $1 million model.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably now $1 million again, but they declined really far. And we basically kept driving by. And as the housing market declined, it started to get affordable. We're like, we can afford that now.
Yeah.
It was like, and we had all this money saved up for the wedding. I was like, Melissa, I think the smart move would be for us to just get a Justice of Peace wedding and then get a house. So that's what we did. And that's why a lot of people are like, wow, we're literally probably the youngest couple in our neighborhood. Definitely.
Yeah, we moved in 32. But
definitely at that time, we were the youngest couple in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Everyone around us was doctors or CEOs, or they were all. It was crazy. Like it was very flattering, but we did it at the right time. But to answer the question, we are married, but we didn't have a wedding. We had a Justice Peace wedding, and Melissa said that she wasn't going to change her name until we had a big wedding.
that, and because we're both in technology, which, hey, AWS, I worked for AWS. I didn't want us to ever have like any conflict of interest, because I was more in the talent acquisition development world, and I just didn't ever want it to be a conflict. So, and I like my last name, guys. Like, I really do. Like,
and my last name's confusing. Here's a fun fact. Everyone in my family has a different last name. So
every single
my
one of
last
us.
name, actually, my last name is my legal last name is Ste Maria, STA space Maria. Evan's last name is Santa Maria, all spelled out, Santa space Maria, because we wanted it to be less confusing, because STA space is not confusing, but a lot of systems can't handle periods or spaces, special characters. Ethan's is STA Maria.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa's is Cantu, and our daughter's is Cantu Garcia. So everyone in our family has a different last name. But yes, so on to that. Everyone asks what I do for a living. They probably want to know what Melissa. So that's actually me and Melissa. We're in the same industry. We were in the same industry. We're both in IT technology. I was at the time. I was a developer, a programmer, and Melissa. I had a degree, information systems degree, so a development degree, a software development degree, and Melissa was a recruiter she's worked at all the
this
big
was
companies.
Corporate, yeah.
Yeah, she worked at IBM, she worked at Amazon, she worked at Celanese. Where's some of the other VMware. She worked at like all the big tech companies she worked at, and I didn't have a job in IT, and Melissa was one that got I was working at I worked at a car dealership. She was one who got me into IT after, she knew I had a degree. It was just hard. It's hard to break.
I was like, what are you doing?
It's hard to break into that industry without some type of reference or someone taking a chance on you.
But when you've got a recruiter on your side,
but Melissa,
they help you pull out all the skills and the things necessary. So I helped him prep his resume. I said, we're going to get you out on the market. And he got picked up by Pro Systems.
Yep, and they were acquired by Dell. So I worked for Dell for a while. But I started as just a basic systems analyst, a business analyst. And then
because that's the thing about technology. You gotta be able to start from the ground up. You don't just start that's the biggest misconception, I think, with a lot of people who get degrees. Like, you're gonna go out and you're gonna be a manager. It just doesn't, you just don't have that experience. And so he did. I was really proud because he did. He went from an analyst to a developer to a senior to an architect to a manager to a director.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So that's how all that happened. So I was a programmer for a long time. Then I became a software architect. That was probably the biggest part of my career, is I've been software architecture. Now I'm just a people manager.
Mm-hmm.
I still get my hands dirty a little bit when it comes to programming. So yeah, that's what we do for a living. And now Melissa is chasing her dream of being
a life coach.
And she's really, really good at it. So yeah, there's that long answer on if we're married. Yes, we're for sure married. Just didn't change your last name. Mm-hmm. A dyslexic dog did say last week of November, Vegas, AWS reInvent. I was actually supposed to go to reInvent a couple times.
Something always happened, right?
Something always happened.
Yeah.
But this year, so my company's, I don't think they're going to be sending anyone this year. I could probably go, but I don't know if I'm going to go. Man, Vegas is dangerous. And that, honestly, I'll shoot you straight. I don't really want to go. I've worked.
It's all work.
I do it all day. You know what I'm saying?
But in all fairness, RWS. Oh my God, AWS reInvent. It's more about the stuff upcoming. That's for me. Yeah. That's where I thrive. Give me a fair, give me a festival, give me an what is that called? What's that called? What's reInvent? A convention. Yes. I've worked for companies where my job was just to go network. I'm good at really making connections and pulling people in, and then I hand it off to the sales guys to close, But yeah, that would be my real marks. If I'm going to Vegas.
So here, so the thing is if I went, I would do the proper thing, and I would, take a lot of notes, and I would come back and I would tell my team everything that I learned. So I would essentially be working nonstop there. Because AWS. So if you guys don't know what AWS reInvent is, it's Amazon Web Services humongous convention in Vegas, and they literally take over the entire strip. And there's different like seminars and classes at each one of the casinos on the strip, and they go till 11 o'clock at night, sometimes 2 in the morning. The last session will be like a mixer, and it's nonstop, almost 24/7 of IT, like cutting edge stuff. It seems really cool, but I'm over that part of my career, right? I still want to grow, but now I would want to send someone there and then them teach me. So yeah, maybe.
Oh, Dan says my job is AWS all day, every day. Yeah. I used to, my last company was VMware. So the last, corporate was VMware. And then prior to that was JCPenney's. And then prior to that was Amazon. But when I worked for Amazon, I loved it. I traveled far too much. But I worked with like S3. And it was, I don't know, I loved it. Like I love technology. I love R&D. I'm tired of it. I did it for 16 years. So
I've been in 12 for like 12, 13 years. No, longer than that. Maybe
longer than
years.
that. Yeah.
And I love it. I mean, I still enjoy doing it. I do enjoy trying the new stuff, but like I said, I'm at a different stage where I want to build. Like I really enjoy building my team and building. It's very rewarding to me to have a highly effective team, like a team with high velocity, high performing team. So I like team building, but I also like to kind of dig into the really, really technical stuff whenever people are having problems. I'm kind of used as that guy. So it's not that I wouldn't want to go to AWS reInvent. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of. Donnie's dad, what's up, bud? Stewart? How does viewers skipping ads on vids affect your channel performance? I skip ads on all videos, all the time. Honestly, I don't know.
We don't.
They don't really tell us. There's so many different things that factor into. There's so many different things to factor into how that ad revenue works.
Is it length time? Is it clicks? I mean, yeah. For us, listen, we honor your time. If you've got to skip it, skip it. If you can watch it, like Doug. Oh, Doug, are you here? I didn't know. I didn't see Doug on, but
yeah.
Doug one time said he watched a 30-minute.
There are some long ones. I've seen like 2-hour ads on there. I don't choose the ads either.
Yeah, because they go based on your search.
Yeah, based on your search.
Yeah.
So I don't even say put the ads here. I don't even do that.
Yeah.
Or put an ad at this time, blah blah. I don't do that. It just happens. So. Honestly, I don't know.
Scott J says, where can I get an On the Tone shirt?
We have them. We need to put those on.
How many do we have? We don't have very many, though.
Not very many. So, On the Tone might...
There's buzz, guys. There's buzzing.
I can tell you guys, there's been discussion about maybe bringing it back and with another person that used to do it. So I don't know if we're actually going to do it or not. So,
I mean, because, we go back to that whole racing, right? Like how for us, and we even said this, and we've been preaching this since the beginning of the year, is because I think that was the first big race that I went to in January. And that was like on our way home. For those who have been here that long and have been on our lives, have known that something that we've talked about was we want to change the industry. We want to disrupt the industry because it's very cliquish. It's very elitist in the sense of like, you're in this clique and, we've had people come up to us and be like, we've come to the track or the race and no one talked to us. And we're like, but why?
Yeah,
like,
exactly
if you see these people wondering, like, why not talk to them? I get we're busy sometimes. I get it. I don't expect you to, if you're in the middle of prepping for a race, yeah, I mean, obviously you don't have the time, but if you see these people wondering, like, ask them, what's up? Hey, are you new here? Like, I mean, but
yeah, and I love racing. I do, and I'm not going to stop racing. I know we talked about maybe me quitting. I'm not.
I think he likes to I
enjoy it too much, but man, that is the toughest community to appease. Like they're quick to shun you off. Like even when we did On the Tone, we really kind of played in that gray area and really walked that line of pissing people off because of the stuff that we talked about. Because on podcasts, they like to talk about drama. And one of the things that I didn't like to do is talk about drama. I felt like it was negative for the industry. So,
and it's a waste of time.
So it's like that. It's unfortunate, but they're quick to turn their back. And I enjoy racing, but I really enjoy helping people get into the hobby, seeing the father and sons.
Oh my gosh, just not father, daughters, fathers, uncles, I don't care, neighbors. Hold on real quick. I was gonna say Donnie's dad said he's in tech for 23 years. Dang. And he said I'm over it. Dyslexic dog Dan, 24 years. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought I was seasoned, and then I did a presentation for my team, and I tried to tally up the total years experience of everyone on the team, and I was like the least experienced person with like 15 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing it a long time though. I keep thinking I get mixed up between how long I've been in RC, because I was already working before I got into RC.
Yeah, see, Brent says some of the best guys in RC, but also some of the absolute worst. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's like anything else, though. I mean, you're going to have your extremes, Yeah. Oh, hey, Clay. Well, hey, Brent, and hey, Clay. He says on the tone was awesome. Some people just soft and whiny.
Yeah, it was good. Douglas Streak, I'm a CNC machine program. Oh man.
Oh, cool. Awesome. I've recruited some of those before. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, the podcast was fun. All right, let's go on. I'm gonna get into some of the things. Like I'm gonna tell you guys, we're gonna get pretty personal here.
Can you speak Tagalog?
No, I can't. It's Tagalog, and no, I can't.
Oh. It's not. It sounds like an egg roll, Tagalog.
No, I can't. Oh. So we're gonna get pretty personal here.
I only know how to say one phrase.
These aren't things that I talk to a lot of people about, or I tell a lot of people. I'm gonna actually. I'll say an interesting fact about me, and then Melissa will say an interesting fact about her.
Oh.
The first interesting fact, I do like to talk about it because I'm very proud of it. I graduated with my bachelor's degree when I was 19 years old. So I got done with school really, really fast. I graduated my
bachelor's?
No, not bachelor's.
Your high school diploma?
Yeah, my high school. I got my diploma. I got my diploma when I was 16, and I graduated college at 19. Mm-hmm. That was a big thing for me. I kind of grew up in a family of a whole bunch of overachievers. My sister was valedictorian. She got 2 bachelor's degrees in 3 years. And then my mom and dad were also top of their class, came to the United States. Like, I'm first generation American. So it was like getting out of a third world country and coming to the United States is like the ultimate goal.
Nerd. I said it for Clay. Sorry.
So yeah, that was how I basically set myself aside. So I ended up, at least I hope I look young, but I started working really, really, really early. Mm-hmm. And that's an interesting fact about me. Whenever I tell people that, they're always like, "What?" But yeah, graduated bachelor's degree. That's a 4-year college degree I got when I was 19. So that's about the same time that kids go to college. So that happened. That's my interesting fact. Melissa?
Well, I'll use your ages because I think they're really interesting because I had a completely different teenagehood. I actually had my first kid at 16. So while you were graduating, I was having a kid.
But look at how crazy the world of life is. We're together now.
Listen, for me, it's always been like I knew where I was going. I knew what I wanted, and then at 19, I was actually an office manager of 2 dental offices. So
there you go.
Yeah. No degree, guys. I don't have a degree. I have a GED, and I've worked with companies that have required degrees, and I've been able to break the barriers.
Absolutely. And Melissa was my sugar mama for the longest time.
Yeah.
And the two best developers, engineers that's ever worked for me, neither of them had degrees. Mm-hmm. And I think both of them got GEDs.
Yeah, Ronifer said totally different paths. The world works in mysterious ways.
It is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hank keeps saying to me for me to do a collab with Kevin Talbot. It's not that easy. First off, Kevin Talbot probably won't even answer my message if I tried to reach out to him. I don't know how to get a hold of him. He obviously gets probably 100 times as many messages as I do. Mm-hmm. There's no way to get a hold of him unless he has some platform like Patreon where I get a hold of him. But I would also probably have to go overseas to him, which I would do.
Yeah, we would. We've talked about it. We're like, let's go.
To me and said, "Hey, Mark, I would definitely do
we're on our way." I mean, partly because we want to travel that part of the world, but the other is a collab is out.
I would do something crazy too. Like if he said, "Hey, Mark,
you would
come over here to my area and buy a Lamborghini, and we'll race Lamborghinis against each other." I would even try to do something like that. That's how extreme I'd be if he were to do that. Any of those big YouTubers, oh my God, I would do anything to. I don't know anything, but I would do anything.
I'd do anything. Well, Whistling Lipo, I got my bachelor's at 19.
Oh,
also,
nice.
that's awesome. Congrats.
Man.
Hey, listen, that is, and that's why I always tell people, like, especially if you are working on your resume, if you've got a degree or any continuing education, that goes on the top. Like, it would drive me nuts when people would put all their education at the very bottom of the resume. I'm like, no, you put that at the very top. You own that shit.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like it wasn't easy. Like I almost didn't make it out of that thing, but I did. I didn't like do it with perfect grades. I wasn't like that. Like college is not easy.
Mad respect to Aaron. He said at 19, I was in Desert Storm IT since 1988. Wow.
There you go.
You know what? And I like Billy Crow. He says 28 years in tech. Let me tell you, talk about seeing the evolution. Some of you youngsters don't know. Like from the time that I can remember, I mean, I come from a place where I used to fax my resume, like
we used to go door to door
too. Yeah.
We used to, this is probably going to blow some of you guys' minds. We used to find the special paper to print our resume on. That way, when you handed it to them, it was thicker.
Yeah. Nobody gives a shit.
No one cares now. But back then, that's what mattered, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. All right, going back on to, because Melissa was like, we're ending it at 9:45. We're at 9:49. I got a million freaking
I need to put makeup. I'm done. Like we took a shower already. Like I'm ready. Like we had
a long day.
Oh my gosh.
Let me spoil something on
25 years in retail. Oh mighty. I worked at JCPenney's. Wow. Retail is insane, and your push is coming. The holidays.
Yeah. So now I forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead. Answer the question while I go. Hey, by the way, thanks for the super chats, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Brent said I stripped my way through college. I mean, that's nothing to joke about. That actually happens. Okay, guys. Like we know someone.
I was going to say something else.
4 minutes left for potato mode then.
No, we're not going in potato mode.
It crashes.
Okay, so this is another thing I want to address because this comment was posted on my Facebook recently.
No, we're in the same room, Sergio.
We're gonna have to. I gotta clear this up. I am not rich.
I am
rich. The thing about rich is rich is relative. What is rich?
Right.
I can tell you right now, I don't get any help. Like my parents don't give me money. No one gives me money. I don't have a trust fund. Nothing like that. I truly all of it was hard work. Like me and Melissa, we have me and Melissa for the longest time, we didn't know how we were going to pay for childcare. Like things just worked out for us. And
we've manifested.
So we'll get into. We're not going to get into that there, but like there are things that we did that kind of we feel have put us in this position. It's one of the things that we want to do with the other channel, which is MSM on the Road, which is the reason why we're doing this thing. This is all parlaying into a whole bunch of things that we've been talking about.
Hi, Ethan.
But yes, I'm not rich. Everyone's like, oh, the comment was this rich punk. I'm like, man, first off, you don't know me. Don't call me a punk. And second of all, I'm not. Rich is, like I said, rich is relative. I bought it because I bought an X-Max. Like, come on, dude. No one gives me anything. And the other one that I get a lot of is I can't imagine the debt that you have, Mark. Like, I'm not in debt at all, guys. Like, I work, actually, I don't have any, like, I don't have any debt. Like, I might have some, like, maybe a little bit on the house or whatever. But other than that, we don't have debt. It's something that I don't ever try to do. I got in debt trouble one time in my life. My parents did help me out. I was young, and never again.
Oh, you know what this is.
So I'm not. So I think it's crazy. It's like, why do I have to be in debt by buying all this stuff? Because there's no way I can buy it all. Like that's dumb. So
no, you used to save up. I remember like at the beginning when you got into RC, this is where I kind of, me and him differ. Okay. Because money does not last in my bank account. Like I can find ways to spend it real quick, but Mark would save it and then he'd buy something big. And then I would be like so jealous because I'm like, why does he have like he's got something big? And I'm like, what did I buy? I bought a shirt, I bought some shoes, like it, but it would be, and so he would for years we did this, guys. Like we seriously like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's different. So I don't know. Dyslexic Dog did the dollar, so I shimmied, but I don't know if he called me a punk because of that comment, or if he called me a punk because I didn't shimmy.
Probably because he didn't shimmy.
Okay, but that $2 means I don't have to shimmy. So.
Oh, I like that, Roniford. He said I'm in for the long haul.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
But it's like
money is a tool, Danielle. I like you, girl.
And it's like one of those. It's one of those things where I'm not going to go into. I'm always busy, but it's just a product of hard work, guys.
Yeah.
And it's not all the hard work we're doing now. It's all the hard work we did getting here. And we went through some rough times, just like everybody else. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, look, and I'm wearing my PN Racing.
Yeah, Ethan said I like that shirt.
Yeah.
That was fine.
So there's a few more things I wanted fun facts about me since this again, because after this it's like all RC related stuff because that's what people typically watch. There's not as many people on this live feed, but you guys are freaking awesome.
Whistling, that's rich right there.
What did he say?
He said, "You are rich. You have a great family and are a great person all around. That's rich in my eyes." Exactly. Like Absolutely. Rich isn't about the number of dollars in your bank account.
Right.
Oh, Robert Netzel. Have I met Robert Netzel?
No, he's a Patreon and he sends us those the little black things.
That's right. That's right.
RC Punk, don't listen to it. I don't. But it's like sometimes it's not that I get pissed off about it. It's like, well, why is it when someone like I have all these RC cars, like, oh man, this guy's rich? That's not necessarily what it means, right?
Sorry, Frank. Danielle's the wife. Listen, I didn't know you said wife. It could be women on women. I wasn't assuming anything. Hey, look, I like what Buggy asked. Buggy World. He says, "Do you guys watch WWE at all?"
Oh my God, tell him, Melissa.
I do not watch WWE anymore. I used to watch it when it was WWF, and I love Total Divas. And the Bella Twins.
To watch a lot of wrestling. I've never watched wrestling.
Yeah, so this is kind of funny. So when my daughter, who's now 21, do the math there. Wow, she's gonna be 22. I was going into labor, and The Rock was really big at that time. It was 99, okay, guys? And he was about to come on. It was Monday Night Raw. And I was having contractions, but I was not ready to leave. And so I'm pacing back and forth, and I'm waiting. But no, I mean, we don't watch it anymore.
Brent Jack said glow. That's because he probably watches it. Brent, you watch it. Don't even
Hey, listen, I love the Glorious Ladies of Wrestling. Okay, I love that show. Awesome. Oh, good night, John. Thanks for being here.
Kevin asked, "Do I really hate Arma?" I don't hate Arma.
Bye, Ethan. Good night.
Let me tell you about Arma. If I break something on my Armas, where do I go to get it?
Mm-hmm.
I got to order. I got to wait for it. I don't want to wait for it. It's about support. I don't have anywhere close to me that sells Arma stuff. But their cars are good. I really like them. So, Melissa, you got another fun fact? Your turn.
I don't know. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Oh, my God.
My God, and the eyebrow thing.
Enough!
Even bought the book, guys. Bought the book.
That's why she married me, because I look like The Rock. Melissa, what's your next fun fact?
Wait.
What's your next fun fact?
I went on an AEW show last night at Temple. It was my first all elite wrestling show. Is that more like a minor league, or is that kind of like what?
Hey, really? He's a wrestler?
No, I went to an event. It looks like yeah.
I gotta watch wrestling. All right, fine. Since you're not gonna go, I'm gonna give.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, you kind of put me on the spot. I feel like you're the one who was prepared.
Well, do you have another fun fact?
Well, I have lots of fun facts.
Okay, here's one.
Sounds like Mark has some competition with The Rock in his eyebrow. Let me see. Can you do it, babe?
No.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
I can't do it.
RC addictive. You can't see me.
All right. So another fun fact of me, or
give me an age
about me.
Because if you give me an age, I can give you a fun fact about that year.
I used to be a big time poker player. Like when I say big time, I used to go up to the casino 2 to 3 times a week. I qualified for one of the World Series event when I was underage. Like I used to do it a lot, and for a lot, I tried to do it full time for 3 months. It was a tough living, so I don't do it. But it was always one of my goals to win the World Series of Poker. I always said I wanted to do it. And whenever I do go MIA and I do something that's
Welcome back, 808.
Not RC related, it's usually I go play poker. So this past weekend, whenever me and Melissa took our little weekend vacation, we went to the casino and we just enjoyed all the free casino stuff, and then I played poker at night.
Mm-hmm.
I love poker. It's fun. So I still enjoy it. It's crossed my mind to start a poker vlog. I follow a lot of poker vloggers, but I don't know, probably not. Mark is a Spartan brand. What is a Spartan brand rock? Is that not good?
I don't know. Maybe that's like the Walmart brand.
I don't know what that means, Dan, but I'm going to take it as offensive until I figure out what that means. I'm just joking. Mark, did you always live in Texas? Yes. Born and raised, both me and Melissa.
Both, yeah.
Born and raised in Texas.
Yeah. I'm 7th generation Texan, Mexican Texan. Yeah.
Yep. My parents, as soon as they came to America, they landed in Marshall, Texas. And then I was born in Mesquite, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Lived in Mesquite, Texas. Now live in Mckinney, Texas.
Ooh, RC Addictive. Show us your poker face. I have zero poker face.
There's no poker face. I just don't say anything.
Let me tell you, first of all, I don't like gambling. I don't like the casino much. I like to watch. Okay. But I don't have a poker face.
Yeah, I'm really when I say I'm really into poker, I calculate the odds on the fly. I talk about ranges and equities and things like that. There's a lot that goes in my mind. I'm so serious about poker. When I play poker, I don't drink. I do it truly, and it's not about money. It's about how I play. So even if I lose really bad one night, so long I played really, really well, that's what I'm looking for. So when I play poker, money is not. It's not about the money. It's not about anything like that. It's about how well I played. That's how hardcore I am with poker, and I still do it every once in a while. But it's tough living, and it takes a lot of time. And that's something I don't really have. There was another one that came up. I can't. It's going too fast. Hey, thanks for super chats, though.
Are you Filipino?
Oh, yes, I'm Filipino.
Somebody asked, wait, Mel is Mexican or Mexican blood? I am 100% Mexican.
Yep. Mexican and Filipino.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what? When Evan wanted to be a boxer, I kind of, I felt guilty denying him because I feel like he's got the best of both worlds. But there's no way. I couldn't allow, plus Evan couldn't do it.
I don't, yeah, maybe. Wallet, what's up, bud? Wallet, I raced a Wallet. He says, Hark, this weekend in Houston.
Yeah, where is that? Oh, in
that's
Houston.
The Houston area. Dude, I would love to race that series. They give the best prizes ever.
Do they?
Oh my God, they give away car kits and stuff like that.
Where is that? I mean, I know it's Houston, but what track is it?
It's probably going to be Mike's Gulf Coast Raceway. But this weekend we're celebrating Ethan's birthday. My birthday's
my baby.
And he's going to be a double digit.
He'll be 10.
So, yeah, we're celebrating. And then after the weekend after that is Swap Meet weekend.
I like this.
Definitely got the best of both worlds. Yeah, seriously.
Oscar de la Pacquiao.
Seriously.
I like that.
RC Hobby Clips, who's your favorite poker player? Mine is Daniel Negreanu. My favorite old school poker player was Howard Leder. I don't know if you remember him. And then my favorite poker player right now is probably Doug Polk. I think they're a perfect combination of old school and new school.
Mm-hmm.
And if I think about my strategy and how I kind of think about how I play, I'm a combination of both of those guys.
I think shit's about to get real now.
Why?
Ooh, oh no, it had a hole in it already.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why you took off the plastic.
Oh, we are both American.
Damn,
that is
somebody
true.
said you were both. Yeah, absolutely.
We are.
Absolutely.
That's what it says on my birth certificate.
That's exactly what I want to. And that's what I tell Evan and Ethan. Oh, we're American.
Yeah.
Brent Jackson says he's about to win 2 Agama kits at Hark. See, that's what I'm saying. They give away a whole bunch of stuff and good stuff. And I'm faster than Brent, so I would have won those kits, not Brent.
Oh, happy birthday to Ethan. Thanks, Sergio. I know. I can't believe our baby's going to be 10, guys. 10. Oh, what's up, Jordan's RC? He says, what's up, MSM fam? Checking in from the campground. Oh, awesome. We can't wait to be there this weekend.
From the campground? Which campground?
Yeah, where are you at?
We're going to why did my mind just go blank? Oh, Yogi Bear's
Jellystone.
Jellystone.
No. Take us with you.
What? Seriously?
No. Ooh, are y'all gonna do the not so spooky?
Our next big RV trip is gonna be at Disney World. We're gonna stay at Camp Wilderness, and it's a big RV park in Disney World, and they decorate their lawns and everything, and you can take the trolley over the little ferry over to.
That's not gonna be our
Mexico.
next one.
That's what
our next big one. No.
Come on. Well,
have fun.
Someone said they're gonna try to send me an RC to give one. Please don't. RC, give it away, RC. Like, I appreciate the gesture, very nice, but it's so hard to give cars away. Like, I'm trying to give cars away. There's too many. You can't do that. You can't do this. The last giveaway we're gonna do, which we're gonna be doing really soon, is the first responder giveaway.
I think, you know what, Donnie?
Oh, it is the 50th anniversary.
They are, but I think that it's going on until the beginning of next year. I think, like, the celebration.
Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, so the last.
Oh my gosh.
The last.
Frank, I think he said his name was Frank Danielle, right? Frank, is that what he said his name was? Francis. Anyways, he says, I have an 18 and just went over a year. I'm done. Well, you waited a good enough time. I like the ages.
South Africa.
Big Pines in Oregon. Oh, I bet you it's so beautiful there. Hunting with my dad. Ooh. Yeah, it's Frank. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, good morning from South Africa. Did you say that already?
Yeah.
So what's in this kombucha?
A couple more things. A couple more fun facts.
This is really good too.
I played pool a lot back in the day. That was the thing I got out of to get an RC was pool. Because I got to the level at pool. So I was ranked the highest level you could be in pool whenever I quit. And I got to level up pool whenever I lost. I literally thought the world was over. I was like, there's no way. Like, I was that competitive. So I used to play a lot of pool. So I joke around with guys sometimes whenever we go play. So I'm like, hey, let's play pool. It's a fun game. I don't really know how to play very well. But yes, I'm a pool player. That's why I pool table. I don't really play much anymore.
He's a shark too.
Melissa, whenever people come over to play, she doesn't let me play because she knows
I'm like, ruin it. Because you know what? It's about like playing down to people's level. Listen, I used to love to play video games. I still play one game. That's a fun fact about me. I love to play video games. And right now, the only game that I play is called Splatoon. Any other Splatoon players out there? Okay, I love it. I play it every day. Anyways. But I would be like, he would beat me, like, so much so that I would just get so frustrated.
I don't play down anyone's level.
He will not. He will not. Not at all. Nope. So anyways, I stopped playing video games with him.
I played both 8 and 9 ball. I was ranked higher.
My kids love that game. Hey, your kids are older, right?
I was ranked higher in 8 ball than 9 ball, but I play them both.
Yeah.
But I haven't played in so long. Probably
Call of Duty.
Probably over 10 years ago. I stopped playing, but I'll you know how it is. I can still play.
I need to play Call of Duty again. It's
yes,
been a while.
An RC related question.
Oh,
wait, are you sure? What are we sure?
Oh, about the car. He wanted to send to give away.
It's a Traxxas. Like, oh, dang, that would be a good one to give away. But how would I give it? So maybe I would give it away. I would just find someone at the track and give it away. I think that would be fun.
If you add all their ages together, Dan, I'm around that age. That's close enough, right? Like,
come on,
funny.
Melissa. So you're right at 25 is what you're saying?
No, 26? Wait, that would be 36.
12 plus 9 plus 5?
Can you help me? That's 26.
All right, last fun fact, and then it's 100% back into RC mode. I hope you guys enjoyed this, by the way. If you did, we're going to do more of these. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to transform the MSM on the Road channel to be kind of like an MSM live channel because we do a whole bunch of fun. Like, we went to a really cool place the other day called Puttery. Like, I would love to vlog there. we do so many cool things that we can vlog at. We just might as well share the experience. So we're gonna do that really soon, and it's gonna be like a live channel. Melissa's got a lot of advice that she can give. Whenever I was down in the dumps, YouTube helped me a lot get out of the dumps with like a lot of motivational things, and I would love to give back. So we're going to be doing that really, really soon. That's the whole thing about this is we're going to be rebranding MSM on the Road. If you haven't gone over there to MSM on the Road and subscribe, please go do that. We haven't released a video for a week. We're going to release one either today or tomorrow or Sunday. I'm sorry, tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. That's going to be the one I just talked about how our RV's all jacked up. We were at the dealership all today. But we're going to be just doing more random, like just insightful, happy, wellness type videos. It's not all it's going to be, but it's just going to be, it's going to be fun. It's going to be like a behind the scenes, like what our life is like outside of RC. So go subscribe to that channel, MSM on the Road. I think it is in the link in the description, by the way. Let me see. It is the MSM live channel. I already changed it, so go check that out.
Wait, what'd you change it to?
I didn't change the actual channel, but I changed the link in there.
Well, okay, and so first of all, 808 tone, that's hilarious. Mario Kart is Mark's ultimate killer. Well, okay, no, 007 is. If Mark wants to bring Evan down back.
Oh yeah, I did that. Evan was like, "I beat you at any first-person shooter game, Dad." I was like, "Okay." Yeah. And I busted out 007, and it was like 20 to 0, 20 to -1. I played grenades once, and they blew themselves up.
Mac X3 says, I like this change up, and I like how Mel stepped in for a vid on MSM on the Road. Yeah, and that's the other thing, because like Mark wants me to do more videos.
She wants to too.
I do too, but like I told him, I said, I need content, right? Like and so Mark's really good at it, and I think it's just one of those that like he's so natural, like it's easy for him to get in. But I like the direction that we're changing, because just like where did I see that? Someone said that RC helps them with where did it go? But RC helps them with like their depression. Where was it?
But like that, so that's something that we would talk about. Like we would talk about on there. Like a lot of, I hear a lot of like wives not happy with their husbands doing RC. Like Melissa understands, like guys need an outlet, and it's important to have these things. And it's my outlet. Unfortunately, I'm a little crazy about it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. This is what it was. RC helps me get out of depression and PTSD. Yeah. So, and that's one thing I get a lot. Like people will message me. They message Mark. And they tell us like, thank you so much for the videos and helping them get in or get back into RC because they were in a low state or that they were depressed. And let me tell you, I've had my fair share of depression. I've had my own fair share of anxiety. And I understand the struggle so much so that is why for me, it was so important for Mark to have a hobby, because it's what keeps you level-headed, right? Like you need something that excites you, not something mundane, not something like, for me, like it's really easy to fall back into that state unless you're like, and to be honest with you, it's all our energy. It's our frequency. It is what we vibrate at. And so like when we do things that make us feel good, we do good. We say good, like we just act better. And yeah, it helps. Like we need that. So
yeah, it's important. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was laughing at the slappers only. Anyone who plays 007 knows slappers only is like you don't have any guns, you just slap each other.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then someone said golden gun with odd job. Like, yeah, they're talking about I used to love 007. I'll call people out in 007. I am pretty competitive, but I'm just not that competitive.
He's so competitive. No, what?
Not in RC, like it's still. No. I'm not gonna lie, it still bothers me. Like when I race. So with me, when I race, when I'm up on the stand driving, I'm super competitive. But as soon as I get off, like everything that happened on the stand, I've already forgot. And it's me being able to cope with it, because it was unhealthy when I was in pool whenever I'd lose. So
oh yeah, like he would come home some nights. He'd come home some nights and he would be raging. Like he threatened to like break his stick. What do you call it? Yeah, your stick. Oh my God. Like so many times. I'm so glad he got out of it.
Someone said, Thanks for the advice on breaking in my Nitro. Yeah, I got a lot of good videos out there, and I'll do more Nitro videos really, really soon.
Bye, Jerry. Thank you for being here. Good night.
Yep, we're probably gonna look. It's 10:04. The last thing I'll say one more thing, and this might relate to some people on here. Another big portion of my life where I was upset because I have a very addictive personality. If you haven't caught on, I was really big into poker. I was really big into pool. Obviously, I'm really big into RC. I've been to RC the longest. That's not going anywhere. I stopped playing pool because it got unhealthy for me, and I still love poker. I just don't play as much as I do RC. I don't see me getting out of RC anytime soon. But before all that, there was one other thing that I was really big into, and I was a gamer. I played a lot of Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike, it like completely took over my life. Like I remember being in college and everyone was like, let's go to the bar, let's go party. And I'm like, guys, I got a scrimmage. Y'all gotta be quiet.
That's how it was with Ratchet and Clank.
They would literally wait.
We'd be like, come on, let's go out, let's go to the club. See, while you were going to college, I was going to the club. But yeah, and I love Ratchet and Clank. I've always been a gamer, not like a hardcore gamer.
You know what's funny?
I play the weird games.
What's funny is whenever me and the boys we bought some of those retro, and I think I did a vlog on it. Those retro gaming systems where we play Mario, like Super Mario Brothers 64, those kind of things. Whenever we get to a part that we can't beat a Mario, we give it to Melissa. Melissa can beat. Melissa's really good at video games. It's actually pretty funny. What are your thoughts on radio link transmitters like the radio link? So I have not done anything radio link before. Let me look them up. Radio. You can let's see.
Counter-Striker 20 years ago. Was it 20 years ago? How old are you?
Counter-Strike was
I don't ask a woman that.
It was
I'm just kidding.
It was probably 20 years ago, Melissa. It was a long time ago.
Ratchet and Clank was my shit as a kid. Oh man, as a kid, I was in my 20s.
I was hooked. It was so bad that I actually went to I visited some of my friends, some of my old I drove to Minnesota to visit one of the Counter-Strike buddies. Like it was like a huge family. Like we were pretty hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm looking up radio link transmitters. It looks like it's an Amazon brand, maybe, or maybe a brand that's just sold on Amazon. They look very, very similar to a Spectrum, but they look really affordable. I don't know. I've never tried them. Maybe I should give them a shot.
Hey,
I'm looking at them now. It does look just like it. Oh my god, it looks just like a Spectrum radio, like an old Spectrum radio.
Shimmy.
Oh, sorry.
He didn't say no shimmies.
Oh,
go. Yeah. That's a $5 shimmy. There you go. I like it.
Yeah, that Dyslexic Dog said 2001, the real Counter. Yes, that was. I played CS1, Counter-Strike 1.5, 1.6, and then I stopped playing at CS Source. 1.6 is whenever I was like really hardcore. I was in a few clans. I was in a few clans. So they had.
But y'all roll deep too, huh?
I was Cal M, which there's different rankings. Like I think Cal G or something. I don't remember. I was the second highest Cal, like the ranking you could be, and then everyone in the Cal I, which was like the pros, right? I was right under those guys. I probably could have made it that far, but it was bad, guys. It was really, really bad. So yeah, I was big into Counter-Strike.
So I'm gonna read a few more comments and then we're gonna wrap up, right?
Okay.
Can you do potato mode, do you think?
Let me see.
So Buggy World says, I can see why Mel would make a great life coach. Yeah, guys, I've got 20 years of career and talent acquisition, career succession planning. It's like, for me, it was a natural transition. But he said, I just graduated college last December and just started looking for a job a few weeks ago with no success. It takes time. Get clear. This is part of what we're going to do in the live channel, because I think this is where I really come in. Like for me, this is like, this is my realm, right? Like, so I would just say, get very clear on what you want, and then just go to LinkedIn.
To give you an idea of what Melissa's done, I'm telling you, when she met me, I was working at a car dealership as a parts guy, making not that I thought I was making a lot. I was not making that much.
I was making more money.
And I had a bachelor's degree, and I got it when I was 19, and I was working at a car dealership.
Yeah.
So since then, and where I am now, I mean, it's crazy how much and there's no way I could have done any of that without Melissa. So she basically paved the way for me. So yeah, she's really, really good at it, and she's done it for a lot of people. And that's why she's good at what she does for a living.
Thanks.
So, and yeah, good job, man.
Thanks. And I want to help more people because I hear it all the time. I'm telling you, like, I get it. And so, like, for the longest time, I've been focusing on women. And like I was telling Mark, like, I get messages from some of you guys, and I don't mind, believe me, I don't mind. But you know, like some of the things, and I'm just like, you know, y'all struggle too. Men struggle just as much as women. You know, we women, we have a whole different set of issues. Men, y'all have a whole different set of issues, but it's all underlying the same. We've got the same pressure. We live a busy life. We've got so much going on, like, you know, and with things getting so overwhelming, that's what causes anxiety. All you have to do is just breathe. Like, if we learn how to just breathe, that's what I want to teach more of you all, because I think it's important. RC does that, but I think from an everyday perspective, y'all need more. So.
Yep. So I hope. What is this? What is going on? Okay, sorry. I tried to go in potato mode. I couldn't. All right, so we went an hour. That was fast. That was a quick hour.
Yeah,
that was fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The next live feed will not be like this. It will be back to
RC. Yeah,
business as usual. I almost wanted to turn this one in because we're gonna have a drag racing one soon. Because I've been doing a lot of drag racing. Video releasing tomorrow is about drag racing. Oh man, I'm hooked. I'm hooked, and Melissa's about to get hooked. I haven't let her drive my car.
I know he hasn't.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We did. Let's see.
Oh, I like this. Okay, real quick. RC question. Curious if you're going to AMS. No. I've never been to a big race like that before, and going for my birthday. Awesome. It's on Main's Day. That's so cool. Would love to meet you, but curious what on tires. So Mark may not be there, but
Jamie and David will be there. And
Stuart, it looks like Stuart and Donnie are going to be there. Yeah.
So that they'll reach out to one of those guys, or if you see them, say hi, let them know you watch MSM, and they'll give you all the hospitality they possibly can. For tires, I'm not sure, but I would bring hole shots and then slide locks. Those are like the two go-tos for me.
But how do you, okay, so, and this is, I know we can get deep into this, but like, how can you already plan what tire? I mean, I know you have to order tires and stuff like that, but like, how can you plan on what the track's going to be if you don't even know how the track's going to be until you drive it, right?
I know it's built in like an equestrian center. So basically that dirt is either going to be soft and loamy, which you want hole shots for, or it's going to groove up and pack really good, which you want side locks for.
Got it. Okay.
So. All right, guys. Well, this was fun. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the super chats. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for all the comments and support. I hope I got to answer as many as I possibly could. Drag/video. Yes, those are tomorrow. Tomorrow, drag/video. I'll give you some spoilers. And then Sunday, we didn't get to the 3,000 to get the drag Losi.
Wah, wah.
Kind of stings a little bit, but
he needed an excuse.
I'm probably gonna order it.
Which that makes him that offended. Like, yeah, right. You needed another excuse. Like, come on, we were being funny.
Yeah, obviously, I'm gonna go get that card anyways because I want it. But yes, and then Sunday, I'm gonna release another video Sunday, so we're just gonna skip Saturday. Sunday is gonna be
Frank.
A video on RC hacks. So I shot a video. Actually, I shot it yesterday and today. Me going to Walmart to pick up some things that you can do for your RC cars from Walmart that are really, really cool. Some hacks that some people told me about. So one of them was very, very interesting, and it actually, I don't want to spoil it, but the results were crazy. So Sunday's video is gonna be fun, and then I'm unboxing the Bigfoot really, really soon. Should be next week, and then there's some big surprises coming next week. So don't miss out on next week's vlogs. So I'll pretty much be going every day because I got a lot of stuff to do.
Hey, is AE killed Tyler?
Yeah.
Because he said, "Oh, hey, boo."
Yep, that's it. What's up, Tyler? How's it going, bud? You just joined.
I know. Where you been, man? Where you been?
All right, guys. We're heading out.
Thanks. Will you be getting into oval cars so I can run circles around you?
No, I might. Maybe
we have one here, right? And didn't you say there was one here?
The Mud Boss. That's the one that we'd want to get into. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you next week.
Thanks, everyone. Good night.
Later, guys.
Bye.